Okay, good evening to everyone. For this is our victory third video for our
PSA 2.
PSA 2 video, which is our victory video. So we were given we divided tasks the previous week, and then a few of the subtopics were given to each other to discuss among them, and then so this week we are going to present all of our ideas and all. So maybe who would like to start first?
Subtopic.
Yeah, we have three subtopics, which is the benefits of recycling, the importance of recycling, and the methods of recycling. So please start.
I myself, I find the information on benefits of recycling. Actually, one of the benefits of recycling is actually to reduce the what you call the greenhouse effect. It's quite it's affecting the whole world right now, because with the greenhouse effect, with climate changes, and so our earth, means our land, our country and everything is actually now quite hot.
Yeah,
Because of the greenhouse effect. So one of the benefits is it reduces the greenhouse effect.
So one of the benefits in general is actually helping the environment and saving the environment.
Okay, but if for our video, it would be rather proper if we actually elaborate more on the greenhouse effect itself. Because if we generally just tell about this is about greenhouse, it helps in the sense of greenhouse effect, yada yada. But if we don't really show what greenhouse effect is in the first place, it's not that effective. So
I think that one is left until the next phase.
So then this is a suggestion, but so I was thinking like about
maybe
greenhouse
find
effect.
another more easy
detailed.
for us.
More easy one, because I find it also like what you call, if we recycle and reduces waste, it actually help to sustain the environment for our future generation.
Yes.
This is I think is if we want to do this one, it's actually quite easy. Like just act up.
Okay.
If we recycle, there's future. If you don't recycle, there's less. The future is not so good.
Yes.
So that is for benefits. So anyone want to
maybe
add on, or maybe we will go another topic first, and we can come back to that.
It's okay. In my opinion, I have done research on the methods of recycling.
Okay.
From the method, I realized that recycling is something that includes many processes, and one of it is regarding the recycling of paper.
Okay.
They recollect the waste paper from the blue recycle bin. Then they undergo the process. Even though the paper is already in scraps or in pieces like that, they can still undergo the process and make a new paper, although not really as white as the one we produce from the natural resources such as the trees, but it still can be used, since we only do some stuff with the papers, write all the things we want. That's actually one of the methods that we can see using recycling, and it actually reduce many destruction of forests like that.
Okay. So
and another one which is very common is about aluminum cans, where they recycle the tin and also the aluminum that was used to produce all those cans for the soft drinks, and this actually contributes a lot towards the environment, reducing greenhouse effects as well, because during the production of all those cans, they actually use up a tremendous amount of electricity to melt the aluminum in order to make those cans, and it actually reduces a lot of electricity wastage when we actually just recycle the ones that we have used already.
Okay. So that's your method. So importance. So anyone want to add on?
Maybe I share first.
Yeah.
So the importance of recycling, what I found is two. One is to the human, one is to the environment. For the recycling. Just now Dino also mentioned about that benefit, but I think it's look like the same for these two. So to the environment first, means our earth. So if we do the recycle, then we reduce the cut out of the trees. 1 ton of paper need a lot of trees. to cut down to make it to a paper. If recycle, then we can reduce a lot of trees cut out, and then just like Dino said, to our generation. For the if we reduce this kind of thing, we do a lot more of recycle, then we'll make a better world for our next generation.
So I would like to add on in Guan Wei's point that it actually is also makes our environment greener by without cutting a lot of trees to make papers or other like furnitures or all that, because it actually with that huge amount of trees in our planet, it actually reduce the emission of it actually absorbs a lot of carbon dioxide and produce a large amount of oxygen to our world. So it actually makes our planet healthier and greener. So what about you, Wong Kang?
Actually, I got an extra idea on the benefits of recycling. So, from my opinion, I think that the recycling can help to prevent pollution to the environment. Because, as we know, nowadays the waste disposal problem is actually a very common problem for today's society. So, if we see around the environment, we can see a lot of rubbish or other waste products scattered in our surroundings, and then most of the time the rubbish are not being disposed well or handled with a systematic system. So if we use recycling, we can reduce the pollution by reducing the rubbish in the surrounding.
Yeah, some people they like to just burn the whole waste and everything. So it's called pollution. And
So,
that also emits carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
If that affects, then the greenhouse effect is here. The whole climate will come up.
so
Yeah, I actually have nothing that I would like to add on to Wayne's point just now, which is about like reducing the amount of trees that we actually need to cut down for to produce paper and all those. And this actually conserves our wildlife as well. So we actually preserving their habitat instead of cutting down those forests and to produce paper and all those.
I would like to add on a few things. So about the methods that Kawe presented. So actually he was presenting something on more on individual skill, right? Those things that we can do. A person, anyone can do that.
Yeah,
so
daily practice.
I want to talk about actually what we learned from engineering itself. So it's actually from green technology. So we have many type of methods, because like we said, when we produce anything, we require a huge amount of energy and resources, which actually are harmful for the environment. So in that case, for the new generations, we actually introduce what is called renewable energy. So one of the renewable energy is biomass energy, which actually uses materials such as paper and anything that can be composed. So rather than we burn, we just throw it out, making the landscape more and more polluted and all. We can take this type of source and generate energy itself. So it's one of the recycling processes.
Recycle of the energy.
Energy cycle. So Shagit, you would like to say anything?
Yeah, actually, it's very obvious that you guys actually did a lot of research on recycling effects and everything so on. But to me, when I heard about this topic, instead of okay, sorry for that. Instead of jumping right into recycling itself, what I thought was how would we make people more aware that recycling is important? Because most of us know what recycling is, which is why on the subtopics where you guys got, but I myself I went and searched about the status quo of recycling and the efforts have been done to actually improvise our recycling process. Because we know that a lot of us say, if you recycle everything can be solved, we can reduce resources and everything. But most of them actually just reduce. Because what I found about recycling mostly that, let's say paper, if you recycle paper, it only produces back the 70% of the amount of material you actually wasted, and you actually still have 30% of them being wasted. So, and then I searched more things about how bad it is in the society now, like how countries like Netherlands, the countries like the Western advanced country, how they keep on wanting to preserve the environment. They, even recently Paris signed a trade on the carbon emission. Even Australia has so much amount of trees being preserved and everything, right? So to me personally, when we talk about recycling, right, this kind of things we actually should include. This is why, this is where it has to be included so that we can make people believe that recycling is actually important instead of just knowing it.
So it's actually to create awareness for people.
So that's one of the benefits.
So
Please choose one of the subtopic.
Actually, what we say actually is like the benefits and everything. Actually, we need to like what Shaiki say. We need to tell the society that the importance of this recycling first, rather than just tell them they're good. Maybe they know that's good, but why is it important? They don't know. So maybe like they think like, oh, this is good, but is it important to me or something like that? They will think like that. But if we tell them that it is important, maybe they themselves they will take their own steps to do the benefits and everything.
Actually, Japan is everybody in Japan is doing such exercise that they separate their waste.
Yes.
Yeah, and it seems that Malaysia, the government have been trying to implant such attitude towards the citizens, but it seems it's
because of the tradition.
Because
from long time ago that we just throw anywhere.
Actually, currently in every household, the government actually have specific days for specific ways. They're following the Japanese. This is where it's very obvious to us that the implementation of laws and everything, it always can be done, but it always not successful because people are lack of awareness and didn't know the dire need. This is where, to me personally, like Dino said, the importance of recycling is what the most important compared to method.
Yeah, just like money. If we don't know money important, why we want money?
So like now we I think that we should choose like
what's one
what
of the
kind of
subtopic
PSA
from
video that we want to convey to the
society.
Actually, based on the discussion, I think everyone more or less
also
come to
conclusion.
Comes to one same objectives actually. Actually, what we want to tell the citizens actually the recycling is very important. This is what we want to tell them. Although you say benefit, and they actually is under the importance.
It will correlate to all the subtopics actually. We won't run away from it. So I think we can all conclude with the
Wait, put it for vote first, right?
democracy first.
Democracy.
We have benefits, importance, and
Methods, importance, benefit.
Okay, so who agreed on benefits?
One person like one vote or
two votes.
Since we have three choice.
I think one.
One.
Okay, simple. For benefits, anyone? Yeah.
Whoa, two.
For importance.
Okay.
Okay, for
Don't need.
Last.
No, fair.
We have to count every vote.
Okay, the last one is methods.
So like we can see like method is 1, method 2, then another is 5.
So democracy wise, importance wins. So we will discuss more details about the importance of recycling them. So
we will try to like compact everything about importance in one video that is 2 to 3 minutes long.
we try.
And we need to have the impact to tell the society that this is important in one video. So we need to elaborate more.
So maybe after that we need to go back and research.
Yeah.
More on the importance.
Yeah.
We will divide tasks next week. So that's all for week 3 from our group. So thank you very much.
Thanks.
我很好奇耶，上个星期